A lot. I've lost a lot of friends. I've been homeless. I've been broke. It was rough.
Kirk Medas, a fan favorite from the MTV series Floribama Shore, has died after spending 2 weeks at a Miami hospital. He was only 33 years old.
It was rough. Petty, like, life's too short. You need help with anything, you got this whole thing.
I got this whole thing.
Kirk's castmate Amy Hall was one of the first to share the news. She posted this photo to Instagram. You can see the reality star in a coma and on a ventilator, suffering from a serious case of pancreatitis. Nilsa Proant, who grew close to Kirk on the show, was one of the last to see him alive.
When I saw him, it was one of the hardest things I've seen in my life. I flew down there because I would have wanted someone to do the same for me if it was my son, and I'm like shaking because this is like one of the toughest things that I've had to go through, is seeing someone who's like my brother, like fighting the way he is.
Well, that's a good claw right there. Oh.
Kirk was on the Jersey Shore spinoff for 4 seasons starting in 2017. According to reports, he did not have health insurance. After he was hospitalized, family banded together to raise money to pay his medical bills.
His mom asked me to share this video because she did start a GoFundMe page for him. He's been there for me for the past 8 years of my life. He was there for me when I had Gray, my baby shower, my wedding. He walked my mom down the aisle. Please, please, please pray for Kirk.
He's currently on a ventilator, and the situation is incredibly serious, Amy Elizabeth Hall wrote on Instagram. Floribama Shore alum Kirk Medas is fighting for his life in the ICU after being diagnosed with a severe case of necrotizing pancreatitis, his former castmates have confirmed. Amy Elizabeth Hall shared a photo of Medas hooked up to a ventilator, writing on Instagram that he'd been in the ICU for over 2 weeks. He is sedated, and this could take some time to heal, Medas' close friend and former castmate, Nilsa Proant, added on Instagram. Floribama Shore alum Kirk Medas is fighting for his life in the ICU after being diagnosed with a severe case of necrotizing pancreatitis, according to his former castmates. Medas, 33, who was on the MTV show for 25 episodes from 2017 until 2020 per IMDb, has been in the hospital 2 weeks, is sedated, and has no medical insurance, per a GoFundMe started by his family to raise money to help with bills and rehabilitation. Floribama Shore star Amy Elizabeth Hall confirmed the news on Instagram on Thursday, May 1, sharing a photograph of Medas hooked up to a ventilator in the hospital, as well as multiple other images of him and members of the MTV show's cast. Our friend Kirk has been in the ICU for over 2 weeks now, battling a severe case of necrotizing pancreatitis. He's currently on a ventilator, and the situation is incredibly serious, Hall captioned the post. Necrotizing pancreatitis happens when pancreatitis inflammation is so severe that it causes tissue death, necrosis, according to the Cleveland Clinic. This can cause both short-term and long-term complications. Medas' close friend and former Floribama Shore castmate, Nilsa Proant, also confirmed Medas' health diagnosis on Instagram. Hall continued in her caption, "Nilsa has been flying back and forth to Miami to be by his side, and I've been lucky enough to stay connected through FaceTime with his roommates and close friends who've been keeping us updated daily." Kirk does not have medical insurance, and his sweet, strong mother has created a GoFundMe to help with the overwhelming expenses. If you're able to give, thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and if you can't, your prayers mean just as much, she added, asking followers to pray for the reality star and sportsbook consultant and his loved ones. And pray for his castmates. We're all hurting watching our brother fight this battle, Hall added. Proant said in an Instagram video that Medas is expected to have a long road to recovery, and added that flying down to visit him was one of the hardest things she had done in her life. She shared multiple pics on Instagram of Medas and her son Gray, as well as some of their former castmates. Kirk Medas is in the ICU fighting necrotizing pancreatitis. He is sedated, and this could take some time to heal. "We're praying that he has a full recovery, but this process could take some time," Proant captioned the post. "The donation will help for medical bills and rehab. He has no medical insurance, so your donations will be greatly appreciated. Please continue to uplift Kirk in your prayers. Thank you again from the Medas family," she added. Proant then thanked fans for the overwhelming love, prayers, donations, messages, and support in an update on her Instagram stories, revealing that Medas had also been fighting sepsis. Watching someone you love go through something so painful and uncertain is heartbreaking, But your messages, prayers, and kind words have truly lifted us in this dark time, Prowan added. The GoFundMe had raised almost $17,400 as of Friday, May 2. People has reached out